Okay, everybody, welcome to our meeting for ballot access for Dr. West. Let me make sure I can see myself. Okay. Um, the agenda is coming up here in just a moment. If I can find it. Of course I can't find it because that would make sense. Ha 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 ha.
Right. I'm probably gonna have to turn my camera off at some point. I've been having a lot of problems with my internet connection and people start freezing. I've got to deal with Spectrum because I pay them enough for them to give me internet.
Okay. Here is the agenda. Um, we're gonna have some updates by Rose, which she already gave, but it's not recorded, so you'll have to probably do it again.
No
Um,
problem.
talk about the April 3rd training. We're gonna skip item 3. That's just a video log of the West campaign, so we're gonna kind of like scratch that one out. We'll definitely talk about the April 22nd event. We'll definitely talk about Every Day in May campaign. We might talk about my fundraiser. We definitely are going to do 7. Talk about the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram advertisement ad that I've had for like 5 days and I've been wanting to share it, but um, and then I have 8 the video, but it's really 7. So we'll take off 8 and we'll take off 3. So Rose, if you want to give us an update again on the
No
campaign,
problem.
I would appreciate it.
Yes, the campaign on this, we needed to get the proper petition from the state. Now, we're hoping that the VP nomination is going to be announced within about a week. But we feel, our attorney has looked at the statutes well enough to believe that, yes, we can start petitioning without the VP name. So right now, all it needs is for Cornel West himself to sign it, and then it will be sent into the Secretary of State in Indiana. And so within the next couple of days, your official actual petition you can use to petition is going to be available. So Tracy was worried that it wasn't going to come till
Yeah, I'm
May.
like, is this gonna be May? Because we would only have
And,
1 month.
that's why I said, no, it will not be May. But I was right. I can be right on something every now and then. So yeah, it will be in the next couple of days. And as soon as I have it, you have it.
Okay, so my question is, I think you told us what to do with the petitions that we have. You all said save them.
Yeah, save them, but act like you're starting from scratch because the
Okay.
likelihood is that the state's going to reject them. But I will say this, if we're close and those could put us over the edge, we're going to make the argument that these show support for
Yeah,
for
because
this.
we got quite a bit when the 3 of us went to my home church. I mean, we got quite a bit. I was pleased.
I mean, how many did you get so far?
Like a page.
Approximately. I'm not asking for the exact number.
I know it was like a page. We were on 2 pages.
Okay,
That was just that event. Altogether, we've got several pages of
Yep.
signal.
To all together, we got several pages, I would say. I would
if
say
there
like,
are some people you could be in touch with, and I don't know if there is because they might all be strangers, but if there's people who have signed that you can get in touch with, please ask them to sign again on what is actually the correct petition for this.
yeah, that will do. Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Well, the people at your church, Tracy, should be easy.
Yeah,
I
that
Yeah,
do
might
I
be the
do have
easiest
some
one.
neighbors I can go to and have them resign, but the majority of the people who signed up were just people I met in the parking
Just
lot,
random people.
in front of the
yeah.
store. Yeah.
Well, put those aside and start really start from scratch with the petition. Look, the state, obviously, if they want, over 40,000 names, that's, am I right on Indiana or is it 30?
37,
30
36,000.
seconds. Yeah.
37, okay.
Yeah,
So they
37.
want almost 40,000. They're not trying to make anything easy.
No,
Nope, they are not.
And that's why, we have to be as shrewd legally as we possibly can. So, I'd say keep them because we can make the argument this shows the support. But I mean, would you say they were, in the over 100 range approximately?
I think they're over 100, to be honest.
Yeah.
If I'm
I-
taking the whole, because we got two people in Gary who I've been saying, hey, come to this meeting, but they don't want to come to the meetings. They just want to get out there and get petitions. So now I'm going to have to call Alan and be like, hey, Alan, so here's the one you got to use, which I'll do.
What,
Stop having them use that form and use this one and see can they get them
well,
to
what
sign
I do
this.
want you to do is I want you to start an operation where people are reporting back to you, Tracy.
Okay.
I went to this location. I spent 2 hours there. I got 40 signatures. I mean, I'm just using an example, but we want them to give either a scan or a photo of those petitions.
Okay, I can do that.
So start getting people to report back to you so that we have weekly numbers on, what we got.
I can do that.
Great.
I absolutely can do that. Because I know Mindy had some concerns about her signatures, but I told her I would work with her in terms of, but now I know those may not count. And it's like, okay, can you get those people to resign? I think she can because her contact was like the guy you dance school. So I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
yeah.
she could get hers again.
The ones that'll be the most difficult, obviously, are the ones where you just met a random person. But places where you knew people, have them resign. It only takes a minute. I don't think people, if they were down for signing, I don't think they'll mind signing again.
Yeah, like I said, my church will be real easy. All I gotta do is go back, like, hey, could you re-sign this? And I mean,
Yeah,
I'd go into a long-winded explanation. It's just sign this.
and then we'll have the right petition, and now we can truly jumpstart the efforts.
Yep, I agree. Okay, so next we're going to, oh, thank you for the update. So next we're going to talk about the April 3rd training. So now that we'll have the form, that means I have to reformat the training, I think. Because
Yeah,
it will have everything filled in where we won't have to be like writing things on it. It'll
exactly.
be all filled in. So
Yes,
once I get that, the training will be updated. We only
it
have
will.
no. Yeah. Oh, that's what I said. I should.
Well, use the right form for the training. And
No,
like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna do. When you email it to me, I'm going in and I'm changing the attachments. That's
excellent.
that's job number one. However, the reason I'm bringing up this training is we only have 3 people registered for it. So that means it's 4 total with myself, Alan, Brad, and Mindy. Now it's 5.
I mean,
So
Alex has given you the list of volunteers.
yes, I did email those out today.
Now, I will say this, and I'm trying this in North Carolina where I am. Uh, Making calls to people and sending texts, that kind of thing, it's going to get more responses than these emails are getting. Yeah,
Yes. So I'm glad you said that because you just got to my next point. So this group will get a list like we did kind of like the last time where we just split it up and said, hey, you contact this person, you contact this person, and I'll contact this person. I'll probably do the same thing again. Just be like,
yeah.
hey, you do these. Don't email them because I take care of the email. Don't email them. If they got a phone number, just text them. Um, Here comes my question. That means, and I'm specifically asking whether you, Brad, or whether you, Paris, want to do this. Should we use like a what do they call it? A template for our text. That's the word I meant to use. Don't
Yeah,
jump off at once.
You
well,
mean when we send out in mass?
Yes, when we send out the text and mass, should we be saying something specific, or you want to just say, "Hey, my name is
Absolutely.
Paris. Come to the training." Da 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 da.
Yeah, I think as uniform as we can possibly be, the better, because everybody's receiving the same message.
Okay. So now here comes my next question. As y'all know, I love asking questions. Which Brad is saying no, but um Paris, do you think you could like draft it and then
Put
I could
something
just
together.
tomorrow morning email, like I'll just email everybody because there's not a lot of phone numbers on that list, right? There's not a lot of phone numbers. So it
You
should be
want
fairly easy to knock it out.
to text for phone call?
Yes. Don't email them. I do not want you to email them. I'm taking care of the emails. So don't do that. I've already sent out one this morning. Do not email them. Just call them or text them, one or the other. And like I said, there's not that many on that list that have phone numbers. So it shouldn't ideally. Matter of fact, I could split it up between three people. It technically one person could do it. Like one person could literally text. It's not that many that I can tell.
Yeah, I can.
How soon do you need? Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to
good,
get this
good.
done tomorrow. Let me count how many because I got the list in front of me.
I got a big
So
problem tomorrow, though. My
I
in-laws
can
are
do it,
coming into
Brad.
town, and
Don't worry
let
can
me
you
about it.
do
see.
it?
I'll do it.
I may have over exaggerated the number, but let's see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put these in alphabetical order. Oh no, yeah, this okay. So this is quite a few. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is more than I thought.
You're hedging your bets now. How many?
If I'm counting, it's a total of looks like it's a total of 220
Oh my
names on
goodness.
the list.
Yeah, there's
And
no way I'm
about,
going to do all that in one day.
yeah, no. So let me count. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 20 of them don't have a phone number.
And that's not. We need something a little more,
Like concrete, yes.
a little more small, so we can get as many people to come as
So
possible.
yeah, so I'm gonna go back to my original plan. Split the list up into five.
Five.
Or because we only have 6 volunteers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if each of us takes 10, that should be okay, I think.
It's a, if you want to do text messages, and you got the phone numbers, getting a hold of that many people is not hard.
Right.
The
But I
question
don't
is
want
just having the, yeah, I mean, other, other campaigns for all different types of stuff do that kind of thing.
right, but here's
Uh,
the thing. I don't want one person to have to do like over 100 texts. That's what I
no,
don't.
I know that, but you're probably talking, if you're talking about 250 divided by 5 people, you're talking about 50 of them per person,
Is that a
which
reason?
is not hard.
Okay, so you're
But
saying
but doing it by text means is better than doing it by phone, and I'll tell you why I say that. Because every time you get on, your your percentage of getting somebody to pick up the freaking phone is really, really lame. And at least with text messages, you get the message to everybody. They may not look at it, but they might. And it is important that in that first sentence, you get across what you want to do, and you get Cornell's name on there,
Right.
because that'll get the attention.
Right. So here's what
Cornell will get the attention.
I agree.
Hey,
So
Tracy, I
here,
do have a question.
go ahead.
Where did you get the list from? Who are these people?
Okay. So Alex email. Well, I gotta thank Edie for this one. So I was mentioned. Edie was on my congratulations Cornell West 47 podcast, and I just kind of mentioned, oh, we've been waiting for the list, and she's like, well, when I see them, because they're both in Illinois, I'll ask them about it. Well, this morning he sent me the list.
And is this an updated list from the one we
Yes, it
received a
is
month
a
ago?
updated. It was updated today.
Okay,
This
good.
is an updated list as of today. So we are getting the most current list. Absolutely. So here's what my plan is, and you all can tell me if I'm crazy. So I think what we can do is kind of figure out what, and I hate to say this quick deadline, but figure out what the text is gonna say. I send out the email saying, hey, I need you to text these people, and then you just text them. I think that should be the plan. Because, like I said, don't email them. I took care of the email. Okay, Brad, go ahead.
Uh, if you need me to write the text, I'll try to do it in the morning, but I have a lot of commitments for tomorrow. It's going to be very hard, and I've already intimated to you, Tracy, a problem that I have, and I'd be willing to talk with you more on that offline. But
Yeah.
if I
So,
can, it shouldn't be, if you're going to send texts, shouldn't be more than a paragraph or so that you would need to
right.
send that, and that's
So
fairly easy.
here's what I'll do though. So I think if me and Paris can work on it because you're scheduled.
I'm working on it right now.
Yeah,
I'm
if
you
Paris and me
send it.
can work on it, and then we
Yeah,
say this is it, and we
I'll
can just
send it.
get
I'll
it
send it
done.
via chat as soon as I'm done. I'm typing it up as we talk.
Yeah, because that way we can have it. All I got to do is divide the list up, and then we can go from there. So I think that's a plan. Okay, so we're like I said, we definitely are going to need people to sign the petitions. That's like people to gather the petitions. That's our greatest need right now. Um, Brad, I am kind of glad you're here because I want to talk about the April 22nd event. Now, we said
Mhm.
we're going to have a panel.
Right.
Did you get any word on any potential panelists?
Um, I I'll know more tomorrow because tomorrow night I'm having a call. I can put it on the agenda to talk to folks who would like to be on a panel
And we're
uh
having
on the
three panelists.
22nd. Three panelists. Well, I can seek because I know people in Indiana Resiste, and uh Mirza and myself now are liaisons to the international committee. We can talk about that. So I mean, I may be able to get you at least two.
Okay, so
I mean, and
Rose,
I volunteer. If you want me to MC it, I'll be glad to.
yeah, thank you, because that was
But
what I'm going to say. We need a moderator. Thank you.
because of my situation, I'm going to have a lot of pressure on my time. I just have to tell you that.
Understand. Um, Rose just put something in the chat. That's a good one. Rose,
Suggested text for the, suggested draft for your text.
yep. Okay, so here's now, Rose, comes my next question. So we are hoping that since Dr. West won't be able to attend, could we get a taped message from Dr. West for this event?
Which one specifically are we talking about? April 3rd?
April the 22nd.
Oh, April the 22nd? Yeah, I will personally make the request. I can't see that being any problem.
Okay, because the fundraiser is already on the page. It's already on the Cornell West campaign page. And with that, I'm going to share the little commercial I did because I'm so proud of myself. And let me see if I can bring it up. We're going to share it. Okay. Okay. We're going to go here. Nope, we won't. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to play this. I hope you all can hear it. And keep in mind, I did this myself. That's it. That is
I
the
didn't
whole.
I didn't hear anything, Tracy. I don't know about anyone else, but I didn't
I
hear
It's
didn't
anything.
music
either.
underneath.
Yeah, I didn't hear it, and I was looking forward to hearing it, so
You didn't
hopefully,
hear the music?
Didn't
no.
hear a peep.
Wait a minute. Can you see the screen?
What I can see in the screen are files.
Okay,
It's,
never mind then. Hold on a second. Y'all need to see that.
Can
Okay,
I can I interject while you're doing that? Can I
go
say
ahead.
something? I take it this panel, this discussion group is on Gaza, right?
Yes.
It's going to be about that. Okay, if you're gonna have Dr. West, submit something, it ought to be we ought to let him know that what it's about and that we really need his ideas on Gaza. Okay, and I know what they are, and I think they're great. I think the campaign, I'm not sure how they would do it, but yeah, I mean, if he could provide us a recorded message, there's also, I forget which one, I saw some excellent uh, short clips of him talking about Gaza and talking about it in a moral tone. And it was probably, I guess it was like last November, I think was a press conference. I can't remember where, but I think if it's going to be like that, we gotta, we gotta hit on those things. And this is not a bad thing because, if I can get the the Palestinian supporting groups together, you might be able to pull together some people that would be really good for Cornell because they're out to skewer Biden.
Okay, so let
So
me let me phrase it in this way. We would need those names as soon as possible. And when I say as soon as possible, I'm talking Thursday or Friday.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
Okay,
That's
so
all
now
I can do. I can volunteer myself, and I'll see if I can get at least one more, maybe two.
okay, can you now all see my screen?
Yeah, that's better.
What do you see?
yes.
A mosaic of different people.
Okay, so now we know we're on the right screen. Try this again.
There's still no sound, Tracy.
There's no sound. Well, okay. Well, you're not gonna hear the sound
Um,
then.
oh,
But
you know what? I think that, Tracy, unmute yourself. You had a mute on
I
when
sure did. I
yeah,
did.
so unmute that, your YouTube, and then we'll be able to hear the sound.
Yep. I'm gonna play this, yeah, because I spent a long time working on this.
That looks great. But yeah, that's why we weren't hearing the sound.
Wait a minute. Why is it not advanced share multiple one participant, multiples can share? Nope. I just want it to be me. I'm gonna get this one more time. If I don't get it, oh my goodness. Where is the sound at where you can share it? Yeah, I know this. And YouTube has changed it. Oh, there it is. Share sound. We're gonna try this one more time. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
I
we
can
can see
see
your
it, but
screen.
I can still see that little mute button on your YouTube.
Oh,
See?
I'm doing that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose.
Ah,
So let me make this full screen. Take that off.
so
And you guys are still saying no, but I'm gonna give up playing this one.
no, I heard
No, we
you.
heard it. We heard the
Okay.
music.
Looks
We heard the
good.
music.
That came from a past podcast that I did, so I actually own that music. So I'm like, oh, I know what I'll use it for. That is on our Facebook page. That is on our like page. And by tomorrow morning, everybody will have that ad in their inbox. And I did that by myself. I didn't even need help. Y'all not gonna clap or say nothing?
And man, I gave you the thumbs up. Amazing what she can do when you
Oh,
put your
okay. Thank
mind
you,
to it.
Brad. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, okay. So the last,
Thumbs up, Tracy.
thank you. So the
Yeah.
last thing on that is the facility room. It's $80, and you'll get this one probably Wednesday. Well, no, here's how I'll say it. I'm gonna need help with the 80, but then I'm gonna need help with something else. So I combine them into one request, and I'll get to that request a little bit later. Um, I'm also gonna see if Mobu Wajabu can come speak. He's a Cornell West supporter, but he's a hard one to get. Um, so I'll ask him like as soon as we get done with the meeting. Okay, so oh, do we want like snacks and things, or just like you're paying $5 and you better be glad that you're here?
Oh, it's always nice to have snacks for events like that.
Yeah, I would say just if you can have coffee, maybe some kind of, it doesn't have to be elaborate snacks. Just coffee and chips, maybe.
Yeah, because
Again,
the and I hate to say their name, I'll call them Supermart. That's what I'll call them in this video. They sell the boxes like they come in 40, because the room can hold 80, like total. That's how many the room can hold. So if we get like 2 boxes of those and some bottled waters and some coffee, I think we'll be fine.
okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
like I said, just something, it's always good form for these kind of things.
okay, and here's another thing we want to discuss. Do we want people to record this to their phones, or are we going to take care of the recording? Not everybody at once.
I'm not there, I don't know.
No, because
Yeah.
here's why I say it, because I know I'm planning on bringing my tablet, which can record. and putting it on the
If people
website.
wanna record, I don't think it's a problem though, if people.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm just saying, do we tell people, hey, you can't record, or do we just say, hey, do whatever
I
you want
wouldn't
to
do
do?
that. I would say let people record if they want to.
Okay,
Not this, it's not the secret of the universe. I mean, unless somebody in the room is uncomfortable and says, oh, but I don't want to be on video, right? I mean, that's the one consideration to keep in mind. But otherwise, I don't see it as a problem.
So many meetings these days are recorded. I mean, it's six of one, half dozen of another. Depends on how good the quality you want it to have, and if you're going to post it somewhere or something. So
okay. And of course, I'm still asking everybody to fill out the Every Day in May campaign that we're doing. Our goal is to do something every single day in the month of May. I'm trying to find the flyer that John did for me. As soon as I find it, I will put it up on the screen. I thought he did a really good job. Um, but dang on it, I cannot seem to find it. Um, he did the best, and I know he just like literally recently did it, and this is what's making me mad. Um, hold on, maybe. Hold on a second. Um, because there's a list of dates we're targeting every Tuesday and every Saturday. I can't find it. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I can't find this. This is so irritating. I literally just had this thing. Um, let's see, screenshot. But you'll get that Friday because I'm not gonna waste you guys' time trying to find that. I know it's there, but I'm just not finding it. That's making me very, very angry. But it's every day. Um, we're asking people to do one of three things. One, have something at your home if you can to talk about Dr. West. Two, to get signatures at that same event. And three, to raise money at that same event. Um, so those three things, you pick the date, you're doing one of those three things. Um, and that's it on that. So I won't talk about my virtual fundraiser because that's a me event. Well, Rose, while you're on here, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I contacted Alex about hosting a virtual fundraiser on my own. How soon can that get up on the page?
I will talk to Alex. I would think soon. I think within the next, have you sent it through the events?
Um, I did not. I'll do that.
Yeah, do that. That's how we get them. Don't just contact Alex personally. Go through the events, create event, and do it that way.
Okay, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
did somebody else say something? Okay, so now here comes the debut of the ad that I have been talking about and talking about and talking about and talking about. So we had agreed to do Facebook ads. And bless everybody's heart on Slack, they tried to help me and I could not figure this out. So what I did was I said, you know what? Fiverr is a good tool. So I paid out of my pocket to have Fiverr post do this ad for me because I'm like, I can't. They did the script, they did they did pretty much everything, and it was like 20 with tax, like $28. Which I didn't think was bad. It's a 30-second ad, it's short, and I'm gonna show it to you all. And hopefully you all can see the screen. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm sharing the sound again. Wow. Yeah, I'm really not disorganized. I'm more organized than this. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go to. Hold on a second. Let me go to this. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna go here and we're gonna go to share again. Okay, can you all see this screen?
Yes.
Okay, now this is the ad that you all will get at 9:30. This is not live right now. I did it as a premiere and will premiere at 9 o'clock this evening. But everybody will get this link in their emails tomorrow.
We need all the tired, poor, huddled masses of America who have had enough of the two-headed snake that has been our parties and our current and former president. Please sign up at cornellwest2024.com volunteer or scan the QR code to join the movement for a new choice. Join us on Mondays at 7:15 p.m. EST by scanning the QR code. Paid for by Hoosiers for Dr. Cornell West for president.
Yeah, that's great.
That's
Yeah,
the ad.
looks real good.
I was
That's-
very pleased with
That's
it.
terrific.
That very, very, very pleased
You're
with it.
doing great.
No, I didn't do that one. Now I'm not gonna take
Oh,
credit for that one. Now, I'm good, but that one, that's far out of my expertise. I had to go to Fiverr or Fiverr or whatever it's called and said,
yeah.
"Hey, can you do this for me?" So now here comes my ask. To run those ads on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, I can together for a period of, I think we should run, well, let me backtrack. How long do you think we should run that ad?
You can run that one up until election day, for crying out loud.
Now, Brad, that would be great, but we don't, we low on funds, so we gotta come up with a
Okay.
little bit
I
more
see.
realistic expectation than that.
So Tracy, with the funds, what are we looking at? How far can we
Okay, so
run
if
that?
we, now this is YouTube because I'm about to talk about my thing with Facebook. Well, I'll do Facebook first. I cannot boost ads on Facebook. I don't know why. I cannot figure it out. So what I was hoping to do was to make Brad the moderator and let him boost the ads on Facebook.
I'll
But
try.
Brad, yes, and you haven't accepted.
I'll try, but
Well, that's right.
I'll
I had
try.
to make you the moderator. I had to make
Okay.
you the moderator of the Cornell West group, but you haven't accepted yet.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry. I'm
that's
sorry.
okay.
I'll look it up.
And
I'll
I
try.
think I did Paris also. I think I made both of you send out moderator uh
If you knew what I
invitation.
was going through. Good Lord.
So when you
Okay.
accept those, the idea is to send an email to our core group and be like, hey, we need this much. Cash App Tracy, and then I'll Cash App one or both of you. That's the plan.
Okay. All
To
right.
run an ad on, and these are YouTube prices. Well, no, to do an ad on Facebook, um, for $25, I believe you get 3 weeks.
Oh, I see.
And to do it on YouTube, YouTube is a little bit different. YouTube, you tell them what budget you're working with. You just say, okay, we got $10, and they'll just run it. YouTube, I can do. YouTube, I can do all on my own. I'm not restricted. What I'm restricted with is the funds to pay
Facebook.
for is the funds to pay for the ads to run. That's where the restriction is coming in.
Okay. I get it.
Uh,
I get it.
So what my idea is if I'm guesstimating and I'm adding in the room cost for the event on the 22nd, and I'm adding in what it costs to advertise, we're looking at maybe 200 and something dollars total.
Mm.
Um, total. And 80 of that would be going towards the room at the library. So that's like 120 to be split between YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Not everybody at once.
Well, again, I was still planning on donating or contributing to that, so I'll still send you uh, my contribution.
Okay, so what you'll do if between you and Brad, one, like I said, you both have to accept the moderator thing.
Okay. All
Where
right.
did
I'll
you
take
send
care
that,
of it.
Tracy? Where did
The Facebook group that you're a part of.
Okay, I'm on the Facebook.
Let me see, because I know I sent it to Brad. I don't know if I sent it to you yet. Hold on a second. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll be glad to do it. I'll be glad to
Hoosiers
help.
for Cornell West. I'm on there right now.
yep, hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm jumping on there. Jumping on there. And my page is moving like incredibly slow. People, I'm gonna type. I know I did Brad's because I kept inboxing him saying, "Hey, accept this.
Is it
Please accept this."
is it an email,
Nope, it's
a Facebook, a
yep.
Messenger? Okay, I'll get it. I'll see what it is.
Okay, so
Oh.
I just sent Paris. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
So you should now have the invitation to be the moderator. Like I said, YouTube, I'm not restricted. So and I'll probably make the budget like $25, to be honest. And go from there. But yeah, we'll still need those donations to kind of chip in and make everything happen. But I'm really pleased with that ad. Really, really pleased. It said everything that it needed to say in 30 seconds.
Did very well. It's
No,
very
it
good.
wasn't me. That was Fliver. That
I
was my me. That
Yeah,
was
but
me. I couldn't.
whatever. It was your initiative. Okay.
No, actually, that was your idea. That was not mine.
Oh.
Thought about it.
I don't know how much of a I never realized how much of a genius I really am.
Yeah, you really are, because I didn't even think about it. So you'll be able to share that to every platform that you have. You'll be able to say, hey, we got this video. It just won't premiere until 9 o'clock this evening.
Okay. How are we
Um,
looking? How are we looking on the agenda right now? Where are
we
we at?
got one more item to go.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I think that was the last thing. Yeah, that was actually the last thing because I skipped a lot of events because I'm like, we're gonna talk about those. We'll talk about those next time.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling well tonight. So anyway,
So I skipped on the move and I skipped my virtual fundraiser to show the videos. Um,
I'll get on and accept the
yep. So
moderator.
that's what I need you guys to do is accept it so I can move on to the next step because I want to get that ad out um within the
Quickly.
next quickly. Like you said, it could run until election day, but yeah.
I mean, well, it can be used. The only point I was trying to make
It could be used more
was
than
that it
once.
can be used in the fall campaign as easily as it can be used now.
Oh yeah,
That's all.
absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm like, until election, well, we would like to, but so and not to be all bragging, but I haven't seen any other state with their own ad yet.
Okay. Yeah, we
So
just got to get,
I
let's got
think
to
we're
get
out the
going.
gate with this. So remember the advertisement for the April 22nd event, put that on every place that you can think of. Brad, do I have your permission to put that on the GSA reading room or no?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, go ahead. I mean,
Okay,
it's all
I'll do
right.
that. Yep.
I'm, you know, I just uh, would say that, yeah, well, I would only say a disclaimer that it doesn't represent the opinions of the reading club, but
Oh, well, yeah, I'll put something.
it is a friendly to socialism ad. That's all. That's something like that, because that, you know, I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not, but technically the reading club is DSA and it isn't. But we'll go ahead, and I would say just be you know, just go ahead and put it up there and see. Uh,
Yep.
I'll do
But
everything I can to protect it from
okay,
anybody.
yep,
Not
that's
that,
on.
you know, there's only 40 or 50 people on there anyway, so it's
Yep.
not
So
a big
that's
deal.
that's our number one goal is to sell 80 tickets.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
Anybody have anything else that I forgot?
So Tracy, you said the invitation is up on the website already?
The invitation for the April 22nd event is on the website.
Okay.
It's that link that you sent me.
Yeah, I didn't hear back from you, so I didn't know whether or not
Oh, I'm
everything
sorry.
was
I
up.
thought I told you. Yeah, it's on there. It's on there. And so it's in
Are
that
you on are you on
commercial.
X?
I am not on Twitter. I mean X.
Okay.
I try not to go on there because they get on my nerves.
Oh,
But
I know.
I think I'm gonna have to start going on there as I
Yeah,
go along.
it's you know, I mean, it's the second biggest to you to Facebook, so it is important.
Yep. And so I tried to get on Threads and I couldn't get on there.
I'm on Threads.
So yep,
I can get it out on Threads.
yep. So once, like I said, once you guys accept the moderator's roles, then one of you will be boosting it. I won't be, but I'll set the budget for the YouTube ad, which, like I said, I'm going as low as I possibly can. And I think if we got Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram covered, we're pretty much doing pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Any other thoughts, concerns before I end this?
Not that I have.
No, I think, I'm very happy that we're getting the petition finally. I
Yeah,
really am.
we are too.
Yes, we're looking forward. We're looking forward to it, Rose. It's been a couple of months, so we're
Yeah,
excited to get it.
yes, none of it was meant to neglect Indiana. It's been dealing with a labyrinth of laws that you try to do this as perfected as possible.
Well, that's why we appreciate you being here tonight so we
Yep.
can hear it firsthand. Because we were wondering what's going on. Why is there a delay? But you helped put all that in perspective, and
I'm
glad
glad
to
I
hear
could
that.
help.
Yeah, we're glad to hear
Yep.
that.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for all you do, everyone, and especially you, Tracy. I know how hard you're working, and the
I'm
campaign appreciates that. Don't
it
ever
won't
think otherwise.
matter until Dr. West is president. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right on.
That's it. So I'll see everybody be on the lookout on your emails tomorrow because you're gonna get a ton of them. I'll talk to everybody later. Brad, prayers accept the moderator link so we can get this done.
Well,
And I'll
all
talk to you
right.
guys later. Bye, everybody.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
We need all the tired, poor, huddled masses of America who have had enough of the two-headed snake that has been our parties and our current and former president. Please sign up at CornellWest2024.com volunteer or scan the QR code to join the movement for a new choice. Join us on Mondays at 7:15 p.m. EST by scanning the QR code. Paid for by Hoosiers for Dr. Cornell West for President.